What is your inspiration behind your designs? Where'd you go? What is your inspiration behind your designs?
From a design point of view, we really try and keep things very simple and let the natural materials sort of speak for themselves and come to the front. And I'd like to think that I design in a way that is fairly understated and like a quiet way, so that the piece doesn't try and dominate the room, and in that way it can be sustainable and last a lot longer because it's not sort of flashy or of the moment. Our designs try to be timeless and long-lived.
Right, I can see that with your various items in the room. But I know you've used one of Maxentop's products, Fenix NTM. How did you decide to incorporate this product into your designs?
So we've used various sort of laminates over the past years, and then Maxentop brought out Fenix, and we saw it and we were like, this is so much more awesome than normal laminates. And so we started using that, and we've stopped all the other ones because it's a really beautiful product. It's matte, it doesn't leave finger marks, it doesn't scratch easily at all, and you can repair it to a certain extent if there's a small scratch. It's not too bling either, and there's some really great colors that work really well with our furniture. So we use that on like tabletop inserts where we would also use brass, for example, and we've also made certain pieces that are kind of like in the old school enamel tables. They've got that aesthetic.
Yes, yeah.
And with a little black trim, they're like that, but it's, you know, a contemporary timber version, and people just love the Fenix. It's warm to the touch and super indestructible.
So you had some positive feedback from clients when you showed us a new product.
Definitely, because Formica's always had, you know, a connotation of being like quite a cheap material, a little bit, you know, cheapskate, even though it isn't at all. But the Fenix kind of transcends that and is way more high-end as far as I can see.
Yeah, and I see you use a lot of natural elements, your wood grains, I think with Fenix product, it seems to complement that very well, and combination of different materials from super matte and really brings out those wood grains. And like I said, it's quite a clean, neutral looking product, and it goes with your range as well.
Yeah, I think it's also, for me, I see timber the entire time, and it's really nice to have a bit of a break from the timber, and the Fenix almost highlights the timber in a way, so they offset each other and they work well together to sort of bring out the best of both materials. It's also, you know, everything we make here is out of wood, and it's nice to have a bit of a change to lift it.
Yes, absolutely. So you've got a friend here as well. What do you foresee for upcoming design trends, and do you look towards that? Do you incorporate some further designs of your own?
For me, I don't really follow trends. I think it's kind of the opposite of what I've tried to achieve in what I do. I prefer my designs to be as timeless as possible. So trends come and go, and if I made trendy furniture, it would be hot today and not tomorrow. And it would then become, you know, worthless, used up piece of out of date, out of fashion furniture. So for me, we try and do the opposite, and we make timeless classics, but that are still contemporary. So I like to provide the basic structure for someone's home, and then they can make it current using other smaller disposable things like, you know, different plates on their dining table, different rugs, maybe different color upholstery. The things that are changeable should change, but the classics, I believe, should stand the test of time.
Right, to remain constant.
And not fluctuate. Yeah.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah. Right. Thanks.